The name of my podcast is Life Expansion After 50. The 7 fitness areas is the process to go from where you are to where you want to be, whatever that is, and how high, it doesn't matter how high it is. So those two go together because I'm over 50. I look at it as people who are over 50, Gen Xers and Boomers, we have a very unique situation, right? In the beginning, we had no technology. Well, we had no technology to speak of. I don't think fax machines showed up until around the early 80s. And that was when things started changing because before the 80s, you had different ways of communicating. You had some major broadcast studios, radio and things like that. But in terms of getting information instantaneously, when that happened, when I was in my 30s, we got fax machines. The world went from, wow, and I'm just going to use this as an example because it's one I remember, and having a child around that time, I I can associate with it. We went from, wow, there's a kidnapping every every 4 months, in my town. In fact, where I grew up in New York, Long Island, there was very, very few reports of kidnapping. Two a year, maybe, abductions, right? Two a year. Then when fax machines showed up, and the media is all about sensationalism, getting the bad news out there, scaring people. When fax machines showed up, and you started hearing about kidnappings here and there and there, and you realize at the time about 5 billion people in the world, there's a lot of kidnappings going on.